Hi everyone, Penny with Sage Butterfly Designs. How are y'all doing today? So it has been a crazy last about 10 days since my last video. But before I get into that, let me go ahead and grab Beau for you real quick. You ready to say hey? Say hi, buddy. I'm the big boy now. I'm getting to be so big. Still just as rowdy. 11 weeks old now. You're biting my thumb. Thank you. Everybody wanted to see this big boy. Very big boy. Yeah. Well, I got a couple more weeks of you sitting on my lap like this, I know. Yeah. Alright, I'll go ahead and put him down now. The craziness of the last 10 days or so, or whatever it's been. First of all, the hurricane. So, everybody knows Hurricane Ian. And I have, my best friend lives in Tampa. Well, actually, she lives in Clearwater, just north of Tampa. And I've got family in Tampa. So knowing that the storm was headed there was very stressful, worried about them, everything else. It hit south, everyone there's fine. Or my family's fine. My family and friends are fine. And then it slid across the state and then came around, decided to come visit us. It's only supposed to be a tropical storm. No, it was a hurricane. We weren't prepared at all. It's pretty sad. Having lived here for as many years as we have. And before that I lived in Florida, so hurricanes are normal. And totally unprepared. I didn't know where my candles were. We lost power. It was very sad. Very sad indeed. The hurricane actually hit about 50 miles north of us is where the center hit. So they said we got it mild. It was worse on the other side of the storm. So we're thankful for that. However, we had a full day of 60 to 80 mile per hour winds, like almost steady the whole time. Yard destroyed with all of the debris. Couldn't let the puppy out. He'd blow away. He would practically blow me away, let alone the dog. So kind of went a little backtracking on the potty training because he had a couple accidents, but he's doing better now. But yeah, but it gets even worse than that. I mean, like I said, well, we've lost power, but I mean, I just wasn't prepared for it, so we had to find candles, and we don't own flashlights because we have phones, you know, use a flashlight on your phone, unless your phone's gonna go dead because there's no power. Yeah, so lesson learned, we're gonna be better prepared. We're gonna have a power outage emergency box, but hey, but despite that, last week, on Monday, my husband was sick. Tuesday, I started getting sick. And got the test. And yep, we both had COVID. So on top of hurricane, we had COVID on top of that. It was like, oh my gosh. That was not fun at all. I tested negative this morning. I'm still got a little bit of the effects on me as far as tiredness. My throat was really, really sore. So my voice is probably a little bit messed up still. But all in all, not bad, but crazy last few weeks. But I did get some stitching done because I was trying to rest. I even fell asleep on my stitching. Pretty sad when you fall asleep on your stitching. You're stitching also. Oh goodness, but first thing I want to cover is on crisscross stitch. I don't know if you guys have I miss him. He hasn't been on in a while. I don't know if anybody else that subscribed to the channel knows crisscross stitch. He's a wonderful person, and he does this thing called a neighbor's corner where he goes and highlights other people's work, and I like that. And I got in yesterday's email, although she might have emailed it several days before that, I don't know. It was yesterday's email that I saw it. Kimberly Murphy was one of the winners of the Flower Power pattern, and excuse me, and she went ahead and emailed me her finished product. So I wanted to show everybody her stitching. It was beautiful. It turned out so great. So I'm going to insert the photos here. And I've learned how to size the photos so they're actually going to fit on here this time. Yeah. So here is her work. And I can't wait to showcase more designs. To have your work showcased, you can tag me on Instagram with either @SageButterflyDesigns, all one word, or the hashtag SageButterflyDesigns. Or you can post them directly to my Facebook page, or tag Sage Butterfly Designs on Facebook, or you can email me directly at sagebutterflydesigns@gmail.com. Okay, now to my work. There's not a lot going on here. I did get some stitching done. I have a finish. Hocus Pocus is finished. Here's the pattern. Into my finish. So add another finish to ever-growing pile. I have got to get to the FFO. That might be my next focus this upcoming week as well, is to get some FFO happening. So that is my finish for the week. So I'm excited about that. Not sure where to put it. And I only have one other WIP. Get it left here just a second. Don't want to lose my needle. September. September's over. My design is not. It still needs some work. Yeah. But that's okay. I think it's turned out really well for how much I've gotten on it. So from now, I'm just going to break it down for a little bit each month until it is done. It's like any work in progress. So my October goal is to finish this apple here. And then down here where I've got some threads, there's a branch. This little branch right here. So October's the apple and the branch. And then I want to do in November this tree and maybe this tree. And then hopefully in December I can finish it off with that, and that way it'll be done for next year. But that's all we can do. And I'm going to be starting November this week. So there'll be a November start. Next update. But I do have another start. I finally started sugar cookies. This is from the Cricut collection. And I am stitching it on. Yeah, I don't need the board. So I got the K down in part of that cookie. And it's on 18 count Margarita by Fabric Flair, stitched 2/1. And I just started that on Saturday. But I think I wasn't so sure because it's such a spring color. But it actually looks pretty good. I didn't want it to be too green or too dark. We'll see how it turns out, but I like it so far. So that was it for my stitching. I told you it wasn't too exciting. And I was going over my my numbers as far as where I'm at for the month and everything. I had a lot of smalls that I was doing and finished, so that's good. But I felt guilty because all my large items I like didn't touch on at all. None of my full coverages, my Tinctoria, my Chatelaine, didn't touch on that. And my Floral Dream, which isn't too big, but I didn't touch it either. And I was feeling bad about that. I've never had, this is my first year of doing multiple projects. And trying to learn the rotation. And up until now, it was easy because I only had like 4 going. So I would just rotate them through. And now I've got more than that, and it's harder. And then I started thinking about it, and I was like, well, the other problem is one of my full coverages is on a stand. It's in here, so that pup can't get a hold of it. And the other stand that I have, my Lowry, it's I use that one for Tinctorium and my other full coverage and for the floral. And I started thinking, I'm like, I haven't put anything on that because I'm worried that the puppy's gonna get a hold of it. So the way I've got it stored out in the living room, I don't think he could get a hold of it, but I would just be so heartbroken if he did. So that's kind of what's been holding me back on the large pieces as well. Kind of waiting for him to calm down a little bit, at least. But we'll see. Maybe during his crate time, nap time, I can pull it out a little bit and then decide if I'm okay with leaving it out or if I need to go ahead and completely take it apart again. But at least on like Sunday afternoons, maybe I can plan on putting a couple hours in on some of the big ones. Then I will make some progress on them, because otherwise they're never going to get any kind of progress done at all. So makes me feel bad. I want to get them done, but I knew they were going to be kind of put on the back burner with all the seasonal stitching though anyway. But okay, so that was kind of random. All right, haul. That's where we were at with haul. Okay, first one, not too exciting, but it's from Stitch to Modern, and it was my order. I needed more. Oh, I forgot I had those. Oh, this COVID, I tell you, it messes with your mind. It messes with you. Okay, I got more of the gray gingham and the brown gingham. And I bought some of the rings. They had the little metal things with these to hold for your projects. I want to give those a try because the metal ones that like clip in, that are like the binder clips, they break and I haven't been holding up very well. So I wanted to try those. I forgot they were in here. And then I also got a blue, it's like a dusty blue and white dot. Let's see here, blue and white dot, 32 count. So I'm not sure what I'm going to put on that yet, but I thought that was pretty. So I don't know. I ordered a bunch of fabric, the ginghams in different colors. I think I got like red and green, black and white. Forget what other colors. Blue, red, green, black. I think that's it at any rate. I also bought some other beautiful fabrics. I ordered them on the 16th of September, and I'm still waiting on that. But there is a note on their website saying its shippings were going to be delayed because Cindy is in London. But supposedly they're still working and still sending things out. But I haven't gotten my order, and that was, what, 2-3 weeks ago now. So hopefully I can get that order soon, because I really want that fabric. It's a large order. So it'll be fun to show you once it comes in. Alright, my other order is more exciting. The rest of my haul here. This was from Moon Stitchery is where I ordered it, and this is my needlework expo order. So the first one is Falling Leaves. I guess you can't really see it in the thing. I'm sorry, I should have done that ahead of time. I think I said that last time too, didn't I? If my voice is scratchy or low, I apologize, but this is as loud as I can talk with everything in my throat now. All right, so this one is Falling Leaves, and it is by the Mindful Needle Designs. Flowers for Fall. And that is by Little Stitch Girl. And this last one I have fallen in love with. I keep saying I don't need any more fall, and that's why I started the Christmas one, the cookies. But this design, I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and kit it up and take it to retreat at the end of this month. And it might be one of my main focuses for retreat. But look at this, the blue flower, Seasons of the Heart, Autumn. The sunflowers that go with the August month to month. The apples that go with the September month to month. The pumpkin, hello Penny. Goodness gracious. COVID's killing me. All right. The pumpkin for the October. It's got some little bitty acorns up here that match the November. And of course, there's just some corn and the owl and the little bitty hedgehog, isn't he? I love everything about this. And this will go with so many months to where I can like stitch it up, and then it can sit out there for 1, 2, 3, 4 months, all in one pattern, and it goes with all of those other ones. And I didn't even realize it when I got it. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, look at this. So I might be stitching this during the retreat. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to make this my retreat stitch. So, all right, give me just a second to move these things. All right, and then I know you guys are anxious to know who the giveaways winners are. Okay, let me get a drink of water. Hold on. Okay, let's try that again. Giveaway winners from last week's. We were giving away a teeny tiny Halloween pattern. And that one is going to go to Verpy R. And I don't have a contact form for you, at least I don't think I do. So go ahead and give me an email. Email is down below in the description, or message me, whatever, so that I can go ahead and get that out to you. The next one, pirate ship. Okay, pirate ship, the whole kit, and this one goes to Kathy 5 Boys. And again, I don't have a form for you, so go ahead and contact me, and that way I can get that out to you. And the last one was the cat, the floral cat, and that's is going to Betty Kristen. And I do have your form, so I will get that out in the mail. Probably tomorrow, maybe Thursday. So Probably wait till Thursday or Friday. That way I can get everybody's out together. But hopefully I'll get the other addresses from people, and I can. Otherwise, like I said, I'll get Betty's out if no one else is. So send me an email so I can get that out to you. All right. Let's talk about sales for a minute. There are like a gazillion sales going on. Just about every single person I'm on with Flosstube are talking about this sale and that one and this one and that one. I felt like I was missing out on something. I never did a sale before. Started watching a couple of them on Facebook, but I didn't join in or participate. I was just kind of watching them. And the closest I came, I guess, would be the back quarter shop to Beau. But I didn't do it until the full pattern was released. And then I was like, oh, well, I don't like this aspect. And then saw how other people were changing. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I can do that too. So at any rate, I told you last time I was all excited on my kit parade on the Flosstube 2, my kit parade. I was showing you my kit that I had bought from Stitchonami. And I went full in mystery, Halloween, Stitch. Yeah, I bought the kit. I don't even want to talk about how much I paid for the kit. So the pattern starts getting released. I don't like it. It's okay, but it's not really grabbing me. So, lesson learned. I don't think mystery styles are for me. I think I'm okay with waiting for the full pattern. Like right now, Fat Quarter Shop, I think it's today, releases the last section of their Christmas sale. It was like 4 sections or something, and I think today's the last part of that. And I'll go look at it, and if I like it, then I'll download it and maybe stitch on it. But I want to see what I'm stitching, I guess. Mystery styles aren't for me. So if it's a matter of, hey, we're all stitching this pattern, stitch this pattern with us, I can deal with that. But there's just only so much time, and I don't want to waste my stitching time on something that I don't even like. And I don't know that until pieces of the pattern are released, and then suddenly I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah. So that being said, I'm giving away most of that potion kit because actually it's called Cabinets of Curiosities, because I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to do it. So let's talk about this week's giveaways. I'm going to keep the fabric. May as well keep something out of that kit because it's ridiculously priced. Yeah. All right, so in here we have the potion needle minder, little potion jar. And the little thread holder, I guess that's what it's called, thread holder, little potion jar. And it came with the washi. It's not wasabi. Not wasabi tape. Washi tape, I think. But it's got the little potions on it. So the keyword for that is going to be potion, and you can have all of the little extras that were in the kit minus the fabric. And there was never any markings on what the thread colors were. They were just colored threads, and I don't even know if they were DMC or what they were. I just tossed them. Yeah, so I tossed those, and I'm keeping the fabric, but the whole kit for potion would be the keyword. Somebody else can enjoy that stuff. Can enjoy my mistake. How's that? Okay. The next giveaway is going to be the Fall is in the Air from Fat Quarter Shop. With a cute fox on it. And with that is a little needle minder, the fox needle minder. So, and the keyword for that is going to be fox. In case my voice just broke there, because it did to my ears. That was fox. Goodness, y'all. Okay, and the last item I buried, so give me just a second. Did I put it? There it is the Hocus Pocus design. And the chart has not been marked or anything. I scan them and put them in the in my iPad and then scan it off, so it has not been marked or anything. So this is the complete pattern with no markings or anything on it. But this is the Hocus Pocus from the Caterpiller cross stitch, and the keyword for that's going to be hocus. There, so I remember that's what that is. Okay, so you guys know what the rules are. To enter the giveaway, subscriber, 18 years or older, use the keyword in your comment. I'm going to be drawing for the winner. That'll be on October 17th, and my next video I will announce the winner, which would be 10/18. Although I should say my next video, it'll be on the 10/18 video. I'm actually going to do a new concept video. Well, I mean, I'm sure somebody else has done it. It's not like my own concept. But new for me. I'm not sure how I feel about a stitch along. I think people like watching me stitch would make me nervous. Although I might feel different after a retreat. I've never been to a retreat. I'm going to one the end of this month. But I'm going to go ahead and do a kit with me. So I'll probably kit that one thing, and I've also want to kit sleigh, the Santa sleigh by Nora Corbett that I showed you before. I've got them both sitting behind me. Well, one of them sitting behind me, one of them sitting on my desk actually. But I will go ahead and I want to kit those up, and I have everything for them. I just need to kit them up, and so I figured that would be a good time for me. I'm just sitting here swirling threads and stuff. I may as well do a video with a kit with me and just kind of chat with y'all, and I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure how that's gonna go, but what's the difference between stitching with me or kitting with me? So give that a try, see how that works out. See if I have enough to say. I don't know. Oh goodness. Okay, so in the meantime, I hope everybody has a great week, and leave me some comments below. Send me a copy. Goodness gracious, tongue-tied. Penny, stop. Take a deep breath and think. I would love to see everybody's work on the giveaways from about 2 weeks ago, about 10 days ago, something like that. The pumpkins, all the other designs. I would love to see how you guys are stitching those up. Please send me emails on it, or like I said, all the different ways you can hit me in social media. They're all listed below. But I would love to see the progress. I would love to showcase your work on here as well. So everybody have a great week. Thanks. Bye.